What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Musa back with another workout video. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through my chest and back workout. Right now I'm enjoying this program, really enjoying it. So I thought, you know what, let me record it, take you guys through it, give you guys some pointers, some tips here and there, and send you guys on your way. So first exercise is a upper to mid back type of exercise. This machine here is very special. It's not in every gym. This is one of the best gyms in Copenhagen, hence why I trained here. I love the machine, the hammer strength, everything's great here. So yeah, this machine, one thing I will say is you can't go crazy heavy. You obviously want to set it up first, make sure your foot placement and everything is right. I have a long lower body, therefore I need it, the foot placement thing, pad, wherever it's stored, whatever you want to call it, to go down low. If you've got a shorter lower body, then it obviously needs to be higher. And you want to make sure your chest is at the top of the pad, at the top, like right at the top. You don't want it over, you don't want it too low where your chin's touching the, no, you just want your chest at perfect position. And then obviously I warm up. I always recommend people warm up. I warm up with pretty much with every exercise just to make sure the positioning and it feels right. That's one of the best ways to avoid injury. Don't just go load up the machines and whatnot and the seat's not in the right place, the stool's not in the right place, or just the positioning in general is not in the right place. You don't want to do none of that. You want to make sure everything's right before you start loading the weight. Started off with a nice 10 kg, something light. This machine, again, I'm going to repeat, you can't go crazy heavy here. When you start touching 10, 15, 20 kg on each side, it starts to become a whole problem. You know what I'm saying? So me, 10, did that for a few reps. Didn't want to I didn't want to use up all my energy. You know what I'm saying? For the heavier weights, which is 20 kg, is what I maxed out. Put 20 on each side. I was like, okay, just really focusing on the stretch at the bottom of the movement, the eccentric, and then the concentric, contracting and squeezing at the top. So really just focusing. I could have gone 25, but I probably would have been pushing it. I was aiming for anywhere between 8 to 12 reps. Obviously on the higher end, 12. Not really going to failure. Failure probably would have been about 14, 15. I always recommend people leave like one to 3 reps shy of failure, unless I don't know, you're bulking or something. Now I'm cutting. It doesn't really make sense for me to train to failure, because that can very easily lead to an injury, right? Because you're forcing yourself. But yeah, first exercise, wanted to take it nice and easy and just focus on squeezing at the top and really feeling it. Now, for the second exercise, we are going for like a T-bar row almost. It's like it's like a T-bar that's already set up. Again, the machinery in this gym is next level. You can obviously just have the bar that's on the side of the wall and then use that as like a T-bar row. Most gyms do have that. But this one has like three different angles. You got a close grip, you got the neutral grip, and then you got the wider grip. I decided to do each of them for like 7, 8 reps, I believe. Only put in 20 kg. Again, another machine. Because I'm doing all 3 angles, I don't want to go crazy heavy. Could have chucked on 30, 40 kg, maybe even more, and just stuck to one angle. But again, I'm feeling good today. I wanted to try out a little something different. So I went for that. 20 on each side, just having a good time. And yeah, man, in the 3 angles. All angles did feel different on the back, but overall, they're all rows. So you're working your lats. It's more about working lats, and then you're going to work a bit of your mid, more like mid back, mid upper back. So yeah, try it out. 3 different angles. Sometimes it's good just to switch up the program and just hit your body with reps, right? Because if you're doing 8, 8, 8, boom, what's that? 24 reps. You're doing that for 3 to 4 sets. That's a lot of volume, and I love high volume training, which is it's my favorite form of training, right? I like doing strength training every now and then, mainly when I'm like bulking or something like that. But in general, I'm more of a high volume, high reps, really feeling the muscle, burning, like really feeling the burn type of guy. That's my favorite form of training. Also, when you're doing the T-bar row, make sure to keep your core tight and then back straight, really lock in on the core. The core really has to be tight, or else you could probably end up injuring your lower back or your spine in general. So always make sure to keep the core tight whenever doing exercises in general. Always tighten up the core, strengthen the core, and then move on. Now we're going on to our first chest exercise, which is going to be a chest press. My chest is one of my strongest points. hence why I don't really give it that many exercises. 1 and 2 is normally like the minimum, right? I normally just do 2 exercises for chest, a press and a fly, or I'll do like an incline and a fly. And that's pretty much the only combo I do, right? Incline and fly is the most popular one that I do rather than just straight press. But today, decided to go for the press. I like it. With the press, one of the keys is obviously making sure your elbows are tucked in. Tuck in them elbows. Don't have them flaring up here like this, like you're flying a plane. Tuck them in, right? Keep your chest up and then press, right? Also try and make sure you're like the machine has already got you in a stretched position. So your chest is already stretched. Set it up, make sure it's stretched, and then press, right? With the seating as well, you want to have the line like in line with your nipples. That's why I always aim for your hands to be like almost nipple level, and that way you can press out and just keep pressing. The chest pump gonna be unreal. Doing anything between 8 to 12 reps, again 1 or 2 reps shy of failure. In this case, I did push myself pretty much to failure. I'm not gonna lie on this machine. I was going because I only do like 2 exercises. So with chest, I really like to just push it and just get what I gotta get out of it, and then move on to the next exercise. Also with chest exercises or all exercises, the eccentric part gets neglected a lot by a lot of people. They always it's just a push, but then when it comes back, they just let it throw back. That's where injuries start to, well, that's where injuries come from, where they just let it fall. No, control the eccentric all the way. Make sure every rep looks pretty much the same. Control it. Control the weight, people. Control the weight, please. Next exercise is gonna be a high to low row. I normally do this one single arm, really try and aim to like tuck it into my back pocket. But in this case, I wanted to do both simultaneously, boom, both arms, and just really get that stretch and squeeze. Again, you want to have your chest at the top of the pad, not your chin or anything like that. At the top of the pad, chest there, boom. Again, seat in position, make sure you're steady, you're sturdy, you're good, and then you take it from there and just bang at them reps, man. Again, anywhere between 8 to 12 reps. Sometimes I do push it and go for 15. If I'm feeling good and I've still got like 6, 7 reps left in the tank, which you really don't want. But if I do, I either increase the weight or I add 2 or 3 extra reps in. Because yeah, normally 15 should be like a struggle to get to. If it's really easy to get to 15, then the weight is too light. It's too light. Again, even though I'm cutting, I'm still trying to keep as much muscle as possible. I'm not here saying that I don't lift heavy weights. I do. I do like 1 or 2 sets where I really go crazy, and then I might back off and then drop the weight a little bit and then get more reps in. But for the majority, I love lifting heavy. Lifting heavy, I love that shit. But again, hypertrophy is my favorite form. So this one just boom, 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 high to low. Just make sure you get that squeeze. Tuck in the elbows, and then try and get that elbow into your pocket. Row it and make sure you feel that stretch. Control the eccentric part. Don't play around with the eccentric. Control that. Boom, stretch, squeeze. Also, in between sets, I like to do a little bit of posing. In the words of Arnie, after every set, pose, and just keep posing. Really feel your back. Really, there's a great mirrors in here, so you can actually get to see your back when you're posing and stuff. This is one of those bodybuilder gyms, so they've got mirrors pretty much everywhere at high angles, so you can really like look at the mirror. You can see the mirror in the back reflecting in your back, so you can really see how your posing is and how your back. Really try and feel it and stuff like that. They've even got a posing room in here. So this is one of those gyms, even if you pose in between sets, you're not going to get no crazy eyes. No one's going to look at you like, bro, why are you posing in the gym? This is a bodybuilder gym. Most people in this gym are competitors. Most people in this are competing. You've got a few people that are even competing in the Olympia. So yeah, it's one of those gyms, right? So yeah, me posing, no one really cares. Just do your thing, which is a great atmosphere to be in, even though I don't compete or all that kind of stuff, I do take bodybuilding seriously, and I love it. After that, we went on to a straight lat pull down. Classic, great exercise. It should be in everyone's program. A lat pull down is one of the best back exercises apart from the pull up. I would say the pull up is like the most superior back exercise out there. It's just great for overall back development, but not many people can actually do pull-ups. So after that, I would probably go lat pull down if it's performed right. One thing you want to do, keep your chest up. You know what I mean? Pull those elbows down, try and tuck them into your sides. You know, you don't want to lean back. I see too many people trying to roll the lat pull down. That's not it. Chest up. Try and bring that shit straight, like you're trying to aim for like the top of your chest, like boom. You know, and then when you stretch up, come through with it. You squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch. So you have like a slight tilt, and then you straight forward, boom. That's how you want to perform the lat pull down. I see too many people like just pulling it to them. It's like, no, that's not the lat pull down. The shit needs to come straight down on the top of your chest, boom, and just really squeeze in as much as you can. It's a simple exercise, but it does get performed wrong a lot of times. A lot of times, I promise you. You've probably seen so many people in your gym perform it wrong as well. But it is a great exercise. Simple. Nothing more needs to be explained. Obviously, seating and everything, make sure you're secure, you're in a good position, and then just perform the exercise. Nice, controlled, good tempo, and you should be good. Now we're here for the final exercise, which is going to be a fly on the Arsenal machine, it's called. I normally do the pec deck. I'm sure you guys know what a pec deck is. Pec deck fly, that one there, just like this. Or that one that you can do rear delts as well on, which is cool. This gym does have both. It has this Arsenal one and the pec deck. I alternate between the two. Today I decided to choose the Arsenal one. One thing you want to do here, again, you can't go crazy heavy. I've only put 30 kg on here. Normally I like when I'm pushing it, I'll go 40, 45. So today, 30, final exercise, reps 10 to 12, and have a slight bend at the elbow, just a slight one, nothing crazy, slight bend. And then when you get at the top, really squeeze and contract the chest. I like to try and keep my chest tensed throughout the movement, just really tense, and then just get that big stretch at the bottom. Stretch, contract, stretch, contract. And that was it for the workout, ladies and gentlemen. It was time to go home. Your boy was tired. Your boy was slumped. He needed to go home, get some nutrition in, some good man calories, good man food, and that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you found it informative. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below, and I'll try and answer it in future videos. Yeah, that's it for me, man. Your boy getting lean about a day. We still trying to cut them calories. We're at like 105 right now. Started at 117. That's a lot of body fat off this frame. And we still got a few more kg to trim off. The aim is around 100. 100 kg was my goal. But if I get there and I still want to push, I'll do it. But for now, I'm enjoying my training. I'm enjoying the dieting. And everything's going really well. I'm out here, man. Love life, love life, love life. Peace.